Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Aaron, this is Tier 1 Concealed, and today we have another update for you on what our personal EDC is, what we carry every day. We've made a couple videos in the past, maybe you've seen them, and we told you we would update you periodically in the future as things change. We like to shoot a lot of different guns around here, and occasionally we change up our carry setup and what we have on us because we know you guys like to know what we carry and what we're using. So this is that video. So as you see, I have two ZevTech OZ9s, the Tiffany blue Axis Elite and a hot pink Axis Elite. These are two guns that I carry a lot and I go back and forth all the time. This one, if you know me, you know I love this gun. I love long slides, Glock 34 length, anything 5-inch or longer, like that's, I don't know what it is. I think they're aesthetic. I think they shoot well, and so I like to carry them. This also has the metal grip on it and a Trijicon SRO. This thing is a super sweet gun. Really like it a lot. And I can conceal it and carry it no problem. So that is what I'm carrying a lot. More recently, I picked up a short slide. This is a 19 link slide on the full frame, so kind of like a Glock 19X or a Glock 45 build. This is one of Zev's new direct milled slides for the Holosun 509T. So you can get direct mill, no adapter plates or anything like that. That allows the optic to sit super low. And I actually really like this. It goes against everything I've ever said and believed in by being a short slide and barrel, but this thing's sweet. And clear gun there. Just wanted to touch on the defensive rounds that I carry 100% of the time that I'm carrying, and that is the Federal HST hollow points. These in particular are the 147 grain hollow points. I think those are some very good defensive rounds. So these two guns I go back and forth a lot. I like them both. They both shoot well. As far as optics, the fully enclosed 509T is cool. I think I like the SRO better. So that's kind of why I go back and forth. And also, if you follow my Instagram, you know that I have been carrying something fairly new that I just picked up, and that is the Walther PDP 5-inch metal steel frame match gun. Big freaking gun, and I love it. I think it's a super cool gun. It's big, it's heavy, it shoots nice, it's very accurate. And I have the Vortex Defender XL. Red dot on there, and I've been carrying this in the Apex holster. I kind of go back and forth between all of these, so I'm not super consistent with any one gun right now, and that's probably not the smartest choice personally. But apart from that, you know, I always have the Gonic EDB belt. I have a knife. It's usually a Strider folder, and I will usually have a handheld flashlight close by, sometimes on me. This is the Cloud MCH, which I like a lot. Obviously have a phone and keys. Still have this key bar, kind of multi-tool with, you know, Phillips and flathead and a little multitasker nano tool for like the Holosun optics and extra keys, and then wallet. So that is my EDC. Probably one of these guns, potentially a different gun even, and then this stuff. So there you have it. So that's what I got. Let's see what Colin is carrying these days.
Hey guys, it's me, Colin, and it's my turn to do my EDC, and I think the natural first thing to start with is my gun and holster. And it's a big surprise. It's the Glock 45, all reliable. And it's in my Axis Elite, black on black, pretty clean that way. One thing that is new, as far as this setup as it sits now, is I'm running a wedge. This is something that I've kind of done on and off in the past years, and I took a huge chunk off without a wedge, and I thought in my head that it was not needed and I was okay without it. But then I don't even remember why I decided to put one back on, and man, was I missing out, because it made a big difference. It's so much better for my body type and the way I carry. So been running the wedge, loving it. Obviously, it's got some wear and tear. As far as the gun goes, it's my all reliable, like I said, Glock 45, the Langdon build. It's an Apex trigger, and they do all of that and do some tuning work in there and stuff like that, and the laser grip. It's got their little logo right there. On top of that, I've got like the Radian parts in there. And that is one thing that's new. Last time I think I did this, I had either the Ballistic Advantage barrel in there that was threaded or the black afterburner in there. Either way, I know that this is new. The rose gold or whatever copper you want to call it. Same setup, just a different color. And then I've got the Radian Guardian on there, keeping my RMR safe. I'm running the Federal HSTs in there. I like that round. As Aaron says, it's the best defensive round. So that's what I'd be running. Obviously extended mag in that setup. All right, as far as pockets, I run this Benchmade OTF. This is like, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's super lightweight. This is so light, but very, very well functioning. And this is the Crew Wear blade. It's super good edge. I like it. I wouldn't take this out in like backpacking where I needed to like maybe hammer on the back of it or like a survival knife, but it's a great EDC knife. You know, like boxes, stuff like that. Keys. What else do I got in here? Wallet. And then I got my Streamlight that I never go anywhere with this. Me and Miles swear by these things. I use this more than anything else in my pockets. And then my phone that I don't want to hear anything about. It's a green phone, whatever. Get over it. So that's all I got in my pockets. I'm pretty lame, sorry. Let's hear what Miles has got.
All right, my turn, and my gun has changed this year. Last year I shot my Glock 45 with the Noveske slide, the lead and steel PV3. It has no porting, no comp, no nothing, and I wanted to stick to shooting the same handgun for a whole year, and I chose to shoot a handgun that had no like recoil based modifications. So I could really work on a lot of fundamentals last year. And I think that helped a ton. Kind of helped me really refine what I was doing on my end, not necessarily with the gun. So this year, now that I had spent a lot of time working on that, I wanted to run something ported or comped. So I have my M&P 2.0 that has the Monsoon Lucky 7s porting. Floyd's Custom Shop cut the slide, did the optic cut and everything beforehand, and then it went to Monsoon's for the porting after. I'm also running a Floyd's brass competition size magwell. I didn't think it would make a huge difference because I had the competition magwell before, but just the regular black aluminum one. I didn't think that going to brass would make such a difference, but I feel like it really helped the gun balance out way more than I anticipated, which I don't know, maybe I'm placeboing myself, but I have really liked having this brass magwell. I do have the Apex trigger. It's the whole kit with safety plunger spring and all that kind of stuff. If you have an M&P Gen 1 or Gen 2, because I had it in my Gen 1 as well, this is the move. Go buy one, put the whole kit in, it's worth it. Running a Trijicon SRO because last year, basically, it was a duty gun setup. It was hard use, it was closed emitter, smaller window. This is more of a competition setup. I've been loving it so far. It's there really is a lot of mechanical advantage you can give yourself in the way you set up your gun, and it is night and day when you shoot something stock or factory or fairly unmolested, and then you go to something that's been very molested, and it's night and day difference. I am sticking with the Align tactical gas pedal on this gun. I had it on the Glock as well, and I love these things. Align Tactical, those guys are awesome, because it's so simple, so easy. They make it for a few different guns. And for me, it has been really good. Not necessarily, I'm not putting tons of pressure on it. It's more just getting consistency in my grip, and I feel like that has helped me a lot. I do have on this side just a couple strips of hockey tape because the factory texture on the 2.0 is fairly aggressive. So I put just a couple strips of hockey tape on the side that my belly is on. I left the front open a little because when I grip it, my hands come, my fingers wrap around. I basically put as little as possible to make it comfortable without sacrificing texture and grip on the gun itself. So that is my gun setup. I'm running Floyd's extensions. I'm running the +5 on my spare mag, and I believe this is a +2. If I remember right. Maybe Floyd's can hop in there and let everyone know what that is for sure. I'm running these Hornady Critical Duties. I believe they're 124 grain. I usually run Spear Gold Dots. but they had a good deal on these. And that is about it for the gun itself. So the holster setup, I'm running an Axis Elite. This is in our woodland camo with a hunter orange shot cord. I'm a sucker for a little orange accent. And I do have 2 wedges on the back. I feel like I've never run the mag side wedge before, but I have been liking it. And I run these more for comfort than for actually pushing out the gun. So I run the thinnest ones we have. And I just wanted to try out as much surface area as possible. And I think it's been way comfortable personally. So I've been digging that setup. As far as what's in my pockets, iPhone, wallet. Ooh, what do we have in the pocket today? Truck keys, since we drove the truck, some Listerine strips, house keys, office keys. Oh, and this is maybe one that, this is a very well used washer. I use it a lot on switching X300s around on guns for photos. And I use it for ARCA plates on the bottom of cameras or spotting scopes or anything. I end up using this washer a ton. Neosporin chapstick. I have my Streamlight Micro Stream, which is going on, I believe, year 7, and its 2nd battery. This is used and abused. I don't carry a light on my gun because I have this in my pocket all day, every day. This is my most, down there, that's my most used everyday carried item outside of phone and keys and wallet, obviously. As far as my knife goes, I just have this Milwaukee Fastback, just a replaceable razor blade. You can flip it around when it gets dull, put a new one in, whatever. It carries a spare blade, has a bottle opener, which I've only used once. And then the most important thing, it's got a screwdriver with Phillips and flathead. Keep your eye out for this. I've got something cooking with these. I have an idea, it might not work. I've liked having this, and no one does anything with their pocket knife other than cut open boxes really anyways. So I'm gonna address this before any of you say it in the comments. Every single one of us has a full, big Tier 1 concealed medical kit in our vehicles. Multiple tourniquets, anything you'd need in there. And I don't carry it in my pockets, and I know some of you are gonna give us crap in the comments, but that's just what I do. But that's it. That is all of our everyday carries currently. That's the update, 2025. And 2026, we'll come at you again and let you know what we're carrying. Let us know in the comments what kind of videos you want to see. Let us know what you did or didn't like about our everyday carry. I already know there's going to be some med kit or tourniquet comments. So I'm looking forward to seeing those and ignoring them. Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. We'll see you guys on the next one.